Hey everybody, this is going to be a short one. This is how to get off the grid on the Blackbox. I have owned the Blackbox twice. Maybe it was 3 times. I can't remember. I'm terrible about coming back to gear and having a little regret just because I'm really familiar with it, and each one of them has their own quirks, as you've seen in my other video about the chopping on this one. The auto chopping is insane. It's a superpower, but check out that video up here somewhere up here. Anyway, how do we get off the grid? It took me a while to remember. I remember that you could get off the grid. I could have sworn that you could turn the quantize off. I could not figure out to save the life of me. I'd end up going into here and increasing the step length. If you change it to 64 or 64 notes, you could kind of slide it around a little bit. But it took me a while to figure it out because it's kind of buried. It's under this sequence window here. So if you're in a sequence, hit info again, hit sequence, and it's called step mode on. That's the quantize. You turn that off and you can get off the grid. That's it. So what I like to do actually is oftentimes I'll record with it on, and then after I've recorded with it on, then I can turn it off. So let me just show you what we got going on here. We got a little so now that it's off, did I turn it off? Yeah, I did turn it off. So now I can slide it around. Let me zoom in so you can see. See, there's the first step. And the resolution is actually pretty good. One thing that's interesting about this, each sampler has its own quirks, which is cool. Like with an electron sequencer, you can shift it forward and backward, the microtiming, but you cannot keep shifting it until it jumps onto the next step. The move will actually do that too. The Ableton move, you can keep moving it till it finally jumps onto the next step. This is kind of like a smooth gradient, which is kind of cool. You have everything in between. You can, now I'm on the second step, now I'm on the third step. So it's cool for shuffling stuff around, getting it off the groove. Especially a loop is cool. If you have a time stretch loop, you can, kind of just push it just a little bit to change the groove. Or if your chop is off by just like a little bit, that's the wrong pad. But if your chop is off by just a little bit, let's just say that's actually on pretty good, but say my chop was like where this one was, rather than trying to re-chop it, which actually is kind of a pain on this, you could go in and just adjust the sequence a little bit or adjust your note, as it were. And that's pretty much it. I don't know why it was so hard to find. This is actually a user requested video from somebody else that watched one of my other Blackbox videos. So obviously I'm not the only one that forgot where it was or forgot you could do it. It's just not that intuitive. You look it up in the manual, you won't even find it under quantize. I don't believe, but it's that step mode to be able to turn it off there. So that is it for today. Hope you learned something as the usual. Leave a comment, show some love. I have a Discord now, so if you want to join a community of producers down below, hit the link. If you want to show some support, you can hit us up on Patreon, and have a great day. God bless.